Namaskar. There are a lot of questions after every result about what about students who could not make it. The only reason why we do not record videos of people who don't clear is because they might not be comfortable, except that there's nothing to say anything about it. So today we have Vanshika. You might have saw her in most of the videos of her previous attempt. She's from Delhi and she did not clear group 2. She got 145, and I'm openly and proudly saying HLS is responsible. HLS is responsible for her failure. I am responsible for her failure. I'm also saying I'm equally responsible for her to become a chartered accountant. So this is what happens, and I can't force other students to come and make videos with me if they're comfortable. I appreciate her boldness, and I also appreciate her trust in the process even after getting a negative result. Now the context of the conversation is, Vanshika is asking me a straightforward question. When I was not able to clear one group, how can I clear both the groups? Is that your question, Vanshika?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's start with your experience of the previous attempt. So now result is one thing. In terms of efforts, how did you find the previous attempt in terms of efforts?
In terms of my efforts,
Overall, in terms of your preparation, how was your preparation for the previous attempt?
sir, it was little bit haphazard because I came for both groups and then I was not able to prepare for first group, and since from the previous attempts I was giving second group, so I decided in September, I think 10th or 5th of September, I decided that I will be writing second group only.
Yes.
And after that, I had some internal issues with me, but still with that I tried to give my best. I worked hard, and I think nothing more could have been done.
Fantastic. So two important things. One, she always had the habit of writing only one group, but since she came to a different ecosystem, she wanted to go with both initially, but then she realized there was some internal challenge, largely psychological. Since that was preventing her from accelerating the process, she decided to go ahead with only one group. This is not the point. She believes that's the best she could do. Now, if you are in that situation where if you feel that this is the best I could have done, leave it there. Don't fail every single day. Results came on one day, you failed. That's it. It's a fact. Don't keep failing every single day. So this is one of the important aspects. Now let's get into the specifics of what has to happen next. And one more thing, please do understand. Normally, Vanshika, one thing you have to understand. This is your carrying capacity. You can carry this, but even you have a small hairline fracture in one of the fingers. Can you carry this?
No.
Similarly, you have to respect your mind. Similarly, you have to respect your brain. Normally, it can carry a lot of load. If something happens, you cannot. Just like a family. Just because you can't force your mind to carry a lot of things, right? Throughout your life, you cannot carry everything. Because that is why most of the parents and students come back and say that my kid has been a topper. She has been doing exceptionally well in academics until a particular point of time. But what happens suddenly in the sense? It can happen. When there is too much of load, too much of stress, prolonged activity for let's say 3-4 years for a single attempt or whatever it is. So then there is some level of load. You have to respect the mind. You have to respect the mind. Having said that, the idea is not to run away, right? The idea is not to run away. You respect it, you understand the conditions, give it time, give it space. That is the reason why we keep saying, give us one attempt or 1 year. Ideally, let's push everything towards one attempt. If not for 1 year, we take the same responsibility. That's why we even charge the same for one attempt or 1 year. Now when we say 1 year, that gives us extended scope for you to reflect upon. Now your routine is sorted. The problems which you initially came, the mindset problems are also sorted. That when you say this one group can move into two groups, what exactly do I mean? Initially, for you to complete a particular task, if you are looking at this particular standard, let's say when you want to finish this standard borrowing cost. Now normally when you're reading, if you're having a lot of internal load, you're seeing the book, but you're actually processing your thoughts within your mind, right? Did it happen to you?
Yes.
So when that happens, you sit for 1 hour, you've done only 3 pages.
Yes.
Now you solve it. You realize every 1 hour is like tedious. Every 1 hour 20 minutes is being gone. Every 1 hour 30 minutes is being gone. So now, when you realize this, when you actually realize this, what will happen? That load is removed. Everyone at 20 minutes gets used, increased. So normally, whatever will take you 10 minutes at 4 ways, now you should do it in 2 minutes. That is not calculated. Once you got that point of time, and now is very different. You cannot go back and say that at that point of time I used to reach flow, because you have to trust yourself also. Because if you are not doing it, nobody else will.
Right.
Do you agree to this point? So number one, even if you have the same amount of time, you can actually do more. Don't see, results are important. Results is good for validation. Don't let a couple of numbers or 3 numbers define you. Say, does 145 define you? Is there more to the story, right?
Yes.
Is there more to one single story? Let's create that. So before somebody trusts us on, because rest of them they cannot. You can always say that people are looking at me differently, or my friend might say, some uncle auntie might say something, because they don't pay enough attention to know who you are, what you're going through, what is the kind of challenge, what is the level of pain which you came with. Nobody understands it. So now all you have to do is you back yourself up. You say that irrespective of the psychological issues I had, irrespective of the pain I had, you could very well not write the exam, you could very well stay back in Delhi. So you fought, right? You fought, and it was so freaking close. 2 MCQs, or 1 question you would have cleared.
Yes.
Now would that remove the pain? Just because you would have cleared, would it remove the pain? So just because a positive result cannot remove the pain, a negative result should not remove the effort. We put our efforts. This is exactly how it is. Now this is the position which I want each and every girl or every boy to take. If you are put in such effort, nobody has a right to question you if you are put in your effort. Please understand, you have to respect yourself when you are putting in a certain sense of effort. Let people talk, be polite. You don't have to say it's none of your business. You say, I did my best, give me some time. Give me some time to people whom you are responsible. Some random uncle or random auntie, you are not responsible for them, right? So you should not add more pressure, right? No, you look at it. You have an internal dialogue. Number one, I think both of us agree that as compared to what happened earlier, now your mind is calm.
Yes.
Are you mentally strong than before?
Yes.
You're mentally strong. At least you're thinking. When you texted me, you're at least thinking of both groups. At a particular point of time, you was not even thinking of clearing CA.
Yes.
So my first response is the speed which you are taking will increase, right? You're sure about it?
Yes.
This is one. Second, how was your preparation in October versus August? If out of 100, if you have to divide, how much happened in October and how much happened in August? If you tell me, divide this.
अगस्त में तो I didn't start at group 2.
So much overall, whatever subject you studied, your productivity, efficiency, intensity, सब मिला के
10%.
10 and 90.
90.
90 here.
Yes.
I am telling you, when 90 can happen in 1 month, 90 can happen once a month. Now you tell me, can you not? October was unbelievable, right?
Yes.
Unbelievable. That the kind of work which has happened was unbelievable. I'm so proud that it's some different level of work. It's Big 4 quality work. Different level of work, insane level of work from all spheres. What if we extended October to 3 months? That's what I've been talking to your parent when we discussed it. I just decided. Lastly, what we think is people cannot take extreme level of effort beyond 6 weeks. But what if we extend it to 12 weeks? Right? What if we extend it to 2 weeks?
You can.
That's it. And most important thing, actually, see, one thing about the world is the world respects truth and integrity. Now, when we say we assure results, we do assure results, and whole world knows that when you come, people come after 6 attempts, 8 attempts, 10 attempts, and people come only after they decide that they cannot clear elsewhere. But we are not questioning them. We are the first. The moment the results were out, we sent personalized mails to each and every student who could not clear and taking responsibility. I'm still taking responsibility on the record. Every person who comes here will be a chartered accountant in a year. Until extreme cases like death, divorce, depression, extreme depression happens, there are some things which are not controllable. At that point of time, you have to halt, take a pause in the life and do something about it. And largely, 99% of the cases, if not one attempt, everyone will clear in 1 year. Now, similarly, you have to back yourself. I also have my credibility, reputation at risk. It is all there. But when you know that you have done the right thing, you should not worry about what others might think. So this is the stand. Okay. So number one, with your parents, there is no external, load or liability because the only question your mom has been asking. And one more thing is, your parents only care about you, they do not care about your results. With you, they might ask you about your results because they want you to be moving forward. But there is not even one message from Vanshika's mother which spoke about her marks. Not even one message. How is she? Is she doing good? Please take care of her. These are the messages. You can check my phone. Right? So, right now, I've given you 3 reasons. Number 1, the speed at which you are learning earlier versus now significantly increased. There was some work, if your natural speed was already good, you would have done a lot more earlier. Now it took some time. It's like a tire got flat. We have to replace the tire. You cannot crib about it. Before you start the tire has to be replaced. So tire replacement took some time. Now once the tire is replaced, it's pointless to worry about the accident once again, right? Not like we fixed a new tire, sorted. This is one. So the regular loss of or waste of time which is happening every hour is reduced. This is number 1. Clear. 2. In terms of the way you feel about you, the way you feel about your life, did not change.
It changed.
So that you have, because do you think it's easy for others? Now you know that people stay in a particular state of mind for years together. They get stuck. Now you feel some level of liberation. Slightly. I'm not saying everything has changed, but slightly. That's reflecting your face. That's what the mom said. I'm seeing my daughter very happy in a video. That's it. If your mom is able to notice us, that's fantastic. Number 3, when we did something in 4 weeks, how about stretching it to 12 weeks? So much can happen here. When 90 can happen in 4 weeks, 300 will happen in 12 weeks.
Yes.
So,
Can happen.
yes. So right now, just believe that with these 3 reasons, let us proceed ahead and think of exam. That's it. Not more than this. That's good. Are we good?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes.
Happy?
Yes.
Okay. So this is exactly how we will do our internal conversations. Successful, unsuccessful. There are only 2 letters which are extra. We'll remove the un in some time. If not, it takes an attempt. That's about it. So you don't worry about us. You also don't worry about your own results, even if they are adverse. Please give yourself a chance and get going forward. Thank you, Nikita, for recording.